v.h.s.x? What do you mean?
Alright everybody, welcome back. We're here with another MultiVersus video. We're using Jason here, the Uber Jason skin on MultiVersus, man. Jason Voorhees is here. And I've been maining Jason pretty much since he dropped. And I've been playing him all this time, and really been trying to get better with him, really trying to improve at my Jason game here. So we're gonna show off some ones that I was able to play here, and then at the end we'll also throw in some twos, you know, so we can at least get a little bit of both, just for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? So here we are again. It's a Jason, you know, Uber Jason versus the Superman of the summertime, man. So it seems like he was AFK, so I took some free damage. And then we started trying to go for the hit here. Now overall, it seems like he does main Superman to a degree, because he's got a pretty good combo going. So it was a little bit tricky to figure out where the disjoint was in terms of when to break free from it. I was able to at least jab him out of his sniper punch, but he does seem like he kind of is able to chain pretty well with his attacks here. I was trying to utilize the up special to get a little combo in there. What I'm realizing that I'm looking at the game, at least, is that I was definitely getting some spacing right. I was definitely getting the thing going there. Some pretty good hits. We're going for like the nair, as they say, the little axe swing there. And I also went for like a dash attack because I was really trying to kind of trying to catch him here and there, because he does have a lot of armor. And you know, depending on the move he's using, he also has some pretty big reach on a lot of attacks, so it can be very tricky to deal with. And I was really just trying to read it out, really trying to get used to fighting against a Superman, because I don't really see him too often. I was playing a lot of twos while I was grinding the battle pass, but now that we've been able to get the skin, you know, I wanted to go back to ones and see what we can do here, which so far it seems like I'm doing okay. Now, as you can see, like when he glows yellow, he's got the armor active, so he won't get staggered by a swing, so he'll be able to take at least one hit. And Jason is a bit slow, so he's not really necessarily able to like quickly tap them out of the armor. So it can be a little bit tricky in that sense. He does have an armor break move, which is a stomp attack that I don't really end up utilizing here, which I probably could have. To really get the combo going. I was trying to get used to using like some more of the attacks and stuff like that, just so that I'm able to actually start getting some good chains in, because Jason does do some pretty substantial damage. He can hit pretty hard, but one of the biggest things that I need to improve on is definitely going to be getting some good combos in, man. So it can look more flashy, also raise up damage. It seems like this Superman kind of has an idea what he's doing. Now, with the players I go against, they tend to just kind of dodge spam a lot. I don't really entirely know why, so, because I do watch different gameplays, and it seems like when you watch gameplay at a game, it's like people are more sparing with their resources, but, you know, with these type of players that I've encountered, it seems like it's a lot of, just a lot of resource missing. So, as you can see there, I was able to get the command grab on him and just toss him right out of the alpha to stage. And from here, you're going to see like a nice little effect that you're going to, which I wanted to make sure, and there you go. He pops up and starts staring at the screen. I wanted to wait for the rematch so I could really, you know, have that effect and kind of stare at him, you know what I'm saying, with the with Uber Jason. It is pretty cool. So, and I have the background there, you know what I'm saying, I got all my badges Jason style, you know, my little profile icon thing is also got Jason standing behind Velma, stuff like that. So, you know, we're Jason main on the way, man. We ain't messing around. We're about it, you know what I'm saying? We're about that Jason wave, man. So, so far we're just kind of doing a little bit of some of the neutral game. I definitely still need to improve at it, I would definitely say, because I've been playing a lot of twos, so twos doesn't really necessarily give you an opportunity to really utilize a lot of the skills, but we are able to get the command grab in there. Into the axe swing, which is nice. I try to throw it in there if they are trying to fly in or try to dodge behind or through. It does kind of catch at times. Now, because it is a little bit faster, we also got the command grab there, so, you know, we're doing all right. And then we also got our smoke attack off to completely take him out of the stage. Now, one thing I have seen with some Jason players is that they just don't really understand the confirms. So what I mean by that is like when they're at like 100 damage plus or whatever have you, they just won't utilize the right combination of attacks here. So usually the best thing that you can use is jab jab into smoke. You can also use like the overhead axe is a pretty good one to get them out of there. You can use like the command grab at times, like depending on the weight of the character, command grab can also go really well, which, you know, I try to command grab into the nair, but I don't think it really works that way, which is neutral air. But I don't think it's super effective. Now another move that I will say that we pretty much never see, and is because of for good reason, is definitely going to be the sleeping bag attack. As iconic as it may be, it's extremely slow in terms of the end lag of it. Like if you miss it, you're going to be there for a long time, which is understandable, but it doesn't necessarily do much damage anyway. Now here I kind of messed up because I could have got the confirm there. But I did not, and the dash attack's a little slow as well. But sometimes you can throw it in there and catch people off guard. And if you have the perk to break armor with the dash attack, it could be pretty useful. But we are dealing with Superman, who does have like a lot of options in terms of like in the air. So he can't. But we are throwing in the axe in there, so we can kind of like jump into them and be able to tag them with it to get a little thing there. I was able to dash out of the way because I didn't want him to get the grab. We do the axe slam there. I was trying to get the bed in there. I wanted to get used to using the bed attack because it seems like it's a pretty good combo extender a little bit, because you can go jab jab into the bed combo, then up neutral like poke and then do the up special. It's usually a pretty common combo. Now I think I was able to do it again here, where I like walked off and and then like just like walk onto the screen again and start staring. You know, it's probably one of my favorite aspects of the skin, truly. And I wanted to go a set of 3 with this Superman, so I would definitely say I'm definitely getting a lot better. I wanted to go with Armor Killer, but I'm not entirely sure. It says I don't really understand like how the perk was working. I think I have to read it again, but I think it said if you hit an armored enemy that it'll disable the armor for a while. But I could have sworn I did. So I don't know if the perk is bugged. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I do have like 3 different builds for each like character type. So if I'm just fighting a regular like assassin or something, I'll just go with the usual, you know, damage. Obviously, I'm always using Monstrous Sidestep. It's one of the best, you know, perks for Jason, because obviously the Resurrection is completely useless. 5% damage is just fine. It's a nice basic little combination, but it's not gonna give you like as much combo potential as having the Monstrous Sidestep. Which I would say I got some pretty good combination there. I was really catching him on the dodges and stuff like that pretty well on my part. Trying to at least rack up some damage before I lose a stock here. Really trying, man. Got the jab off. I kind of read that he jumped through me, but it didn't grab him, which kind of sucked there. That was like, damn, unfortunate for me. So I jumped over the laser, hit him with the up special, missed the poke. We're trying to get him with the jab there and jump over him, because I knew he was gonna go for the sniper attack there. So I threw the basketball to kind of get a little distance in. He did get armor there. Which there I hit him, so I wasn't sure like if he still had the armor. It doesn't show the icon, but we were able to hit him with the side neutral there in the air. He does also get the uppercut, I guess you can call it that. Try to hit him with the jab, trying to mix him up a little bit here. Somehow missed a jab there. We did hit him with the smoke. He does end up getting a little combo there. The thing with that slam is that it's got a big range. Like it's deceptively big. Like pause. Like in terms of the spread of his slam, it's like deceptively kind of high range. It throws me off sometimes looking at it even now. Because you'd think you're like dodging it, and then he just slams, and you're getting staggered into, and then it starts connecting to something else. So maybe I don't know if that's just because Jason's just kind of a big body, so he like just kind of gets caught by a lot of different things. That could be the case. So you know, Superman's landing a lot of hits here, and And he's getting some pretty good damage in, so that's why I'm trying to like kind of space it out, use my use the jump into the special, slam down again, maybe go for the down special. Did not land that. Went for command grab, didn't work. Went for the slam into the up air. I guess when they have enough damage, you can kind of chain that, so that's not too bad. But when they have like a low percentage, it doesn't really seem to land. I'm trying to utilize like side switching and stuff like that, maybe to kind of throw him off. You know, maybe get him to like get him to beta dodge out or something like that. But it's not really an option necessarily, and we were very high percentage, but we still got at least 50 damage in. He's getting the jabs in. I think he assumed I was gonna go up. I read that he dodged through me, but I don't think that's the right attack. Maybe I should have just went for the jab. We went for jab. I keep trying to go for the up special. He dodge spams a lot here. It seems like he's very afraid. We were able to get the thing there, but it is Superman, so he does have the option of kind of flying away in some instances. So like having him in the exhaustion really did not help much, or the burnout they like to say. Now I went for the up special there just to kind of throw him off. He does bounce off of the hoop there, and then we just go for the side neutral there, and we go for our moonwalk there to really confirm our kills there. So that was a set of 3. We won 3-0 against the Superman. He does kind of fly out of there, so now we can jump right into the 2v2 section of the video. Now this one's a little bit of an older one, mainly because I didn't actually unlock it in this particular gameplay, but we are using the Matrix Code Jason skin. Now I'm always about using Monstrous Sidestep. I think it is the best perk out of his 2 perks, because Resurrectionist is pretty much never going to get you value. You are going to be able to come back in after you get knocked out for a couple seconds to deal a little bit of extra damage, but in most cases people can run away. And when I've seen, even when I was playing 2s and I've seen that Resurrectionist was in play, I actively didn't even have to swing at him. I would just dodge away and they'd fly off somewhere else. So now you can see we're going in for the 2 neutrals into the smoke, and then we go for the 2 neutrals, the smoke into the up attack or whatever have you. He just kind of flew out of there because of the Resurrectionist perk that the other Jason had. We're going like, it's like multiple Jasons here, so Iron Giant's been cooking up the other Jasons. I've been trying to command grab because I figured I might be pretty good. And it's not too bad. Now 2s is a different animal entirely when you're playing Jason. I think he's a lot better in 2s because it doesn't really, like, the glaring issues with Jason doesn't really show as heavy when you're in a 2v2, because you obviously have your teammate that can provide a bit of some support. But on a 1v1 where you have to deal with with the fact that Jason just does not have a lot of frame advantage against a lot of the cast. There's a lot of characters, for example, like Black Adam or like Finn or whatever have you. Like it could be, like Superman on occasion, like that. They just have attacks that are just going to, eliminate your potential to be able to land certain attacks, especially if you're going for like a command grab. There's a lot of characters that have like a dash in. Such as like Arya Stark or Superman having like a command grab included into their fly-in, and like Black Adam has like this thing I believe where he if he flies through and then there's an orb behind him, so if he flies past you, you just get grabbed by the orb. It's a lot of characters in the cast. I got a lot of options like that. Jason is also a very just big character, so you can't get tagged by a lot of attacks. Probably more than most, I would say. I think Iron Giant's got the bigger hitbox comparatively, but still, it's a big body, so he does kind of get caught by a lot of things. Keep in mind, obviously they did. I think even the gameplays, like the patches, when the hitboxes were a little bit bugged for Jason before he was removed from the game for a little bit. But obviously now he's back, and that's how I have the Uber Jason gameplay you just saw for the 1v1s. But we're throwing in some 2v2s, a little bit older, because I was mainly just grinding the 2v2s really hard to to get that skin, which now we have it, and obviously we are able to show it here, which is pretty awesome. Now I do need to take a look at the armor killer perk and see if that'll help out a lot. I do believe that it's specifically if you hit the armor of the character, Because if I'm able to figure out how to utilize it, I think it'll be a really good perk to have against like Supermans and you know, Iron Giant and stuff like that, Wonder Woman, to be able to kind of combat their insane options, because a lot of characters just have those options. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more Jason content, as this is more of a horror channel anyway, so I just wanted to, I'm going to specifically focus on this character. And there may be other horror characters that they do add to the game in the future. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube things for me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you want to support the channel, check the description. Stay tuned.